later in November, we're going to be doing a workshop about finding your Dharma. We call it Finding Your Dharma in the Mission of Srila Prabhupada. And what we do is something like teachers would do in the Gurukul. We try to find our nature. And so knowing our nature, connecting with our nature, enables us to fully engage in Krishna service by using what we have best, our capabilities, our talents. But also, because it's our nature, we're naturally more inspired in serving in those areas. And Srila Prabhupada said something very interesting about this. He said, when a devotee is engaged in something that's very inspiring, it also inspires his sadhana. So he becomes more inclined to rise early, be more strict with the sadhana, because he's found his inspiration. Now, sometimes people may say, or devotees may say, I'm lazy, when the fact is, they're not lazy. They're just not inspired. And when we're not inspired, it seems like we're lazy, we're not happy. And the fact is, in many cases, devotees just have not found a particular service that inspires them. They're not connected enough to who they are, their nature. I developed this course because of my own experience, that for many years I was engaged in management and it's not my nature. And somehow or other I couldn't be steady with it. I would always change after a couple of years. I can't stay here and do this any longer. And in the back of my mind I would always think I want to teach. But there wasn't the opportunity at that point in the movement because we needed managers. I was a Sankirtan leader. It's not that I didn't like managing Sankirtan. It wasn't something that was extremely inspiring to me, or it wasn't connected with my nature. So after a while, I just couldn't do it. And then I finally began teaching. And that didn't happen. I was inspired, I was energetic, I would get up early, I could work harder. And I've been doing that for maybe 20 years, steadily. I never at any time felt that I want to do something else. So that's what happens when you connect with your nature. Now, in doing this workshop, many devotees have a realization, which is very simple. I know what my nature is, I know what I should be doing, but somehow or other I put it off due to fear or other reasons. And coming to this workshop, they just connect more deeply with that nature, and they become more determined. Yes, I should do this. It might be a particular project they've been planning, or it might just be an admittance that this is what I should do. And we also did on this workshop about the concept of, well, maybe what I'm doing socially is not so honorable or respectable. If I go to college and get a PhD, I'll be more respected than if I become a potter for Krishna or an artist for Krishna. So that's something we have to look at also. Because of social pressure, we often make decisions based more on what would be respectable in the eyes of others rather than what would be best for us. And also our own self-esteem. Can I be satisfied in a so-called lower position if that's my nature? Or do I have to strive to a so-called higher position just because I think that's what I'm supposed to do, because it's more honorable in the society? So we deal with that also. And remarkably, this workshop has turned out to be something far greater than I ever anticipated. And what devotees get out of this is much, much deeper than I could have ever imagined. It goes very deep into their very nature, their psychology, who they are, and it's all done by them in their own exploration through the exercises we do. So I just want to invite you to come. I think it's going to be an amazing workshop, an amazing experience. I'd like to spend time with you, see you again, and see those new devotees I haven't met. And this is my personal invitation to you, and hope to see you there. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare